this one? It just seemed like you weren't in your Cosumnes Oaks normal rhythm.
No, we definitely didn't. Anytime, well, actually, all the games that we lost, I was in the nighttime foul trouble. And it happened again early. We picked up a third foul quick in the second quarter. And we had to weather it. And then they attacked him. They were smart. They did a good job of really attacking him around the rim in the second half. And he was not able to give the normal hard-nosed defense that he usually provides us. And we were forced to have to double down and to start trapping, and they hit big shots.
Alex, you didn't sit down the entire second quarter. How much did that eat in you not being able to play with the 3 fouls?
The whole time I was standing, I was thinking, well, it happens, but, you just got to come through adversity and stay strong for the team. I was mad as I don't know what he was thinking of, but can't do nothing about it.
Coach, you talked about adversity. This team overcame a lot this year, and you did hear maybe some of these smiles are reflective of all we consider as a pretty good year.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not time to put our heads down, not by any stretch. It's time to celebrate what we accomplished, and basketball is more about the life lessons than it is the wins and losses. And these guys, I think we've learned so much about just perseverance, continue staying together around one another, and take it to that next level in terms of being a team and a family, and that's what we are.
LJ, you got a lot of guys coming back. This good to see you guys again.
Most definitely.
Can you speak for the football guys? I mean, you guys will be football back next year, but will you guys play basketball again next year?
Oh yeah. We gonna come back.
You mean my basketball guys play football?
we coming back with a bang. You don't know, see who's coming.
Matt, can you size up the team and what kind of some free spirits, hard-working guys?
Yeah, we've been playing together forever, and we know each other's tendencies, and it's just been fun. We've been playing for 5 months now. It's been a great senior year, definitely.
That's too long.
Are there any more questions?
How many of you guys are going to go out for track? Because I know you guys got a great track team. Yeah.
We got volleyball.
No, I'm doing tennis.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are considered to be one of the best track programs, and
basketball.
Yes. But I'm just curious, guys. Has anybody shifted gears yet mentally and thought, okay, got to go out Monday for track? Got to go out and run track?
No, I think most of us thought we'd still be playing.
Yeah. What is
your
go ahead.
thoughts on Folsom and what makes them so tough? It just seems like they're balanced.
Folsom has a great team. Jordan, with the leader, Jordan, I think he's only a sophomore, right? Mm-hmm. He's just a phenomenal player, and he involves every person on that court. They feed off his energy, so stopping him or containing him was the object. But when he gets his momentum going, he's a tough character.
Pat, Coach, your thoughts on Folsom as a team?
They had an answer for everything tonight. They really did. They were very well prepared, and like Alex said, Jordan was big. But I also really wanted to make sure that we recognize the fact that we knew Jordan was going to score, and yeah, he had 20 points on us. But their role players really played big tonight, because our goal was going to go ahead and let Jordan do some of his damage and try to contain some of the other players. And that didn't go so well. They knocked down some really big shots against us.
Mike, you guys, your thoughts on this? You guys played well right off the start. I think we all anticipated maybe a tight game, but you guys wouldn't allow it.
No, I think we went back to playing much more confident, composed, relaxed. Our last game, we kind of got outside of our comfort level. I think we started thinking about how big the game was, how important things were, and we just went back to playing ball today. And that was kind of the theme of the pregame and of the week of practice. And I think playing Cosumnes Oaks again made it easier to sell that. we're playing someone we don't know, or we're just seeing on video, you kind of have this unknown component that gets you a little anxiety. There was none of that. We knew we were playing. We know how great they are, and it kind of helped. We got a lot of, hey, we want Folsom, we want our revenge, we want them, and as Coach Mills said in the pregame, be careful what you wish for. I think we have a very, very amazingly competitive group, and we just stayed in the moment, played the game against the other team, didn't think about what's tomorrow or how big things are, and we executed the game plan from the beginning. We shot the ball well, similar to when we played against St. Ignatius. When we shoot the ball well from the beginning, the confidence comes and everything just kind of falls behind that. So it's not surprising that once we started to shoot the ball like that they just bared down and stayed on point.
Mike, your strength is in numbers once again. Jordan is 20, but you've got Josiah, you've got Alec, Lucas, and Colin, all between 8 and 9 points. How great was that to be able to see these guys do it once again on this big stage like they've been doing it all year?
Exactly. That was kind of the theme. It's like, this is game number 35, 34, whatever it was, and we've done it that many times before. Nothing's going to change this time. And having played in this arena 2 other times and win 2 other times, it makes it less of an anxiety situation too. So everybody seems to step up when they're needed. And again, it was at different points during the game that different players stepped up and made plays. And again, that's kind of the theme of our team, and that's what makes a great basketball team.
Coach, I know it's early and just won. Any thoughts about playing St. John Bosco next week and how you guys might prepare for that?
We're going to prepare to play some really tall players who are very talented and very athletic. We'll go look at a lot of videotape and figure out how daunting the task, and then, just like they say, how do you eat the elephant? Well, one bite at a time. We'll try to, every single point that we can squeeze out of the game, we'll try to figure that out, and then Saturday we'll lace them up, and the team that plays best will win.
Coach, this is almost unheard of, but how excited is your entire school with section championships in football, in team wrestling, and now basketball?
I really think it's a lot of pride in our school. We have a lot of great programs, whether they're arts or music or athletics, and we have 3 great coaches of those 3 programs who just work tirelessly. You go up to the gym almost any single day, or up the football field, you'll find Coach Collier, Coach Richardson, or myself doing something, whether it's with our team or whether it's with our feeder programs, or whether it's with who knows. We're up there working all the time, and that hard work really pays off. The school is just they really give you the freedom to be successful. They give you the space to do what you need to do to be successful, and then the athletic director, the principal, really fosters that spirit, and I'm sure that the kids are just elated and thrilled to come back at a little later time of the day next week for a state championship.
12 wins last year, a lot of these kids are back. It would have been maybe a little absurd to think, we'll just win NorCal and go to state. What were you hoping for this year?
I thought we could win. I thought we could win our league. I thought we had a chance to win the section, but those were distant type goals. But the consistency and the maturity with which these guys have played all year has just blown me away all year. It's a real testament to their competitiveness, the guys that came from football, as well as the guys that are hardened from AAU basketball, and then really the character of each of the kids to play together, coming from diverse type situations, and allow each other to play well and not feel like I have to get mine, someone else has to get theirs. The teamwork it took us so much further than I think we really thought was going to happen, but it was one of those things we just kept winning. And when you just keep winning, you just keep raising the bar of expectations, and it doesn't seem so high. It's like a high jumper that gets in at 6 feet, and he goes 6'2", and then 6'3", 6'4", and pretty soon he's like, wait a minute, I'm way up here. And we didn't start off with a bar of expectations at 7 foot. We just went up 2 inches at a time, and eventually got higher than I think we thought we could. Yes, let's just say we've raised our own bar, and we're gonna have a fun time next year with a whole different level of expectations. But you know what? There's always lessons to be learned in sports, and this year it was don't limit yourself. And next year it's going to be the target on your back. You have to come to play every single night because expectations are going to be put upon you.
Mike, something you said to Joe about 4 years ago, I remember the quote. Is roughly you said something along the line that CIF needed to have a public school state championship and a private school state championship.
Correct.
How, under this current format, do you think your wish is coming true or has come true?
Oh no, this is still the problem. We've got a public school situation that's totally different than a private school situation. And the private schools should be battling it out for their state championship, and the public schools should be battling it out for their state championships. And I think there should be a large school private, a small school private, and then 4 public school divisions, and let's go play. I find it to be absurd that if you are losing at the end of your regular season, that you get put into a lower bracket to give you a better chance to win a state championship. When in fact, if you're better, you get a lesser chance to win a state championship. That makes no sense to me. Our football team is testament to that because they ran the table. If they had lost a game in the middle of the season, it's altogether possible they would be Division I state champions right now. But instead, they have to play De La Salle, who's got a whole different set of situations in the NorCal game because they're thrust into the open division. Until that changes, I think you still have the same problem. And to set up a system where there's actually incentive to lose so that you don't get into the open is ridiculous.
Nice beard there, young Wall. What you take a gash there in the first half?
Yeah, I tried to take a charge.
And then you went right back out there, and you guys just compete, huh?
Yeah, I mean, nothing's really going to hold us back. We got injuries that are going to happen throughout the game. That's why we got a great trainer with us. And, I mean, she just basically did her job, and we got back out there.